Hello everyone, Mauseem here. So when you open Blender for the first time, you will notice this splash screen. So when the version I'm using is 2.92. So when you get out of the splash screen by clicking on the scene, you will be finding three items already loaded in the scene. The first will be a cube, a camera, and a light. So first let me switch on my screencast keys. So that has been taken care of. Now when we need to select all, for that I'll turn, you can refer to the buttons I'm using in this section. So I press X, we select all items and delete these items by pressing X. Next, to select a new object we need to create a plane. So this I'll do here, and after loading a plane here, I'll be switching from object mode to edit mode by using tab key. When you are in the edit mode, you need to select the object, then right click, subdivide. You need to open the subdivide menu, and I'll select a value like 50 to subdivide it many times. I'll zoom into the surface of this, and then let us select a modifier. We'll be selecting an ocean like modifier here. So after selecting the ocean modifier, drag it up and bring it to the center of the screen. So then we need to select material, for we need to create a material for it, and we'll be naming this water. Let's name this material water. So like first activity which we need to do is select the color of this water, and we like to go for this bluish kind of color, and you can preview the material here, but this is not actually like looking like water. So to make it look like water, we need to reduce the roughness of the surface, and when you go to the video port, shading video port, you can see the water-like effect has been created. Next, we'll go to this modifier, and let us play with the settings in the modifier. So let me increase the resolution to about 20, and render also to about 20, and let's create some waves on this. So the scale of the waves should be a little bit high so that it doesn't look like a plain surface. So I'll be selecting a value like 1.4, and the smallest wave is okay, sharpness okay, alignment okay, spectrum is okay, no other things required. Next, we'll be going to the color section, and in the color section I'll select environment. So I'll open up this environment. So this will be in the program files. We go to the Blender Foundation and we try to locate the studio lights. So you can find it in this location. We'll go to the world settings, and let me choose something like a sunset, and then after we have chosen the sunset kind of look, let's move on to render settings. We'll switch on this ambient occlusion, switch on bloom, and in the film, if we want a transparent background, like if you don't have this switched on, when you go to this material viewport, you can see the whole like scene loaded. So we need to have this turned on. So when we turn this on, this will look something like this. Next, we try to get a good view. So this looks quite nice. This angle looks nice to my taste, and we need to load up our camera in our scene. So to select the camera, we need to go to the object mode. After we have gone to the object mode, shift A to get the camera and get a proper viewing angle, then Control Alt 0 to position the camera. Then we press N to go to the view settings and lock the camera to the view. So when we have locked it, we can try to move this camera to the way we like, and we can zoom in or zoom out of this view also. So that is all. Now if we want to animate our ocean that we have prepared, let us go to the animation screen. So when you are in the animation screen, you can find this kind of viewport. So after going to the viewport, next go to the modifier screen and set the initial time to 0. So initial time after we have set to 0. So generally Blender offers 250 frames in general, like animation up to 250 frames, but for this case I just want 60 frames to be there. So after going to 60, after setting this, we will go to time, set it to 0. Then we insert this keyframe, and next we will drag this to 60 seconds and move this value up, maybe something like 15, to get some kind of a motion like this. So when we play it back, this will feel just like water. I think that is a bit too much, so I will reduce it a bit further, maybe something around, I want half that value. I'll select 7. Let us see the effect. So yeah, that is all. That looks nice. So that's all. And after we have done this, let us set our render settings. So render engine is set to EEVEE, and we will go to this output properties. So we have set the resolution, aspect, start and end frame rate, and file format. So I will select the folder I want this to store my result in. So I will select the creations folder and my stock folder which I generally use. Then select this to MPEG, and encoding from Matroska I will go into MP4. I think that is it. That will give us good result. So now we can proceed to render our animation. We'll go to render animation, and we can see that this will do the rendering by itself. So now the rendering has been completed. Now I will close the render window, and that's it guys. This is our final render. Okay guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video and you can turn out some good animation yourself. So let me know about your finished result in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.